So I did this video before, but then I had a call come in, and I didn't realize when the call came in, it kind of like made the whole video go silent or whatever. Anyway, so I'm trying to stick to this whole thing of when I get an idea or I want to do a video about something, to just do it in that way, because you know the whole, you know, it's the most authentic, whatever. Anyway, I saw a video that came across my timeline. I didn't stitch it because the person who I saw doing it wasn't the original creator. It was a video that Nosy Bystander posted about. It was a video that a guy was recording his wife, baby mama, girlfriend, significant other. She was basically having a whole mental breakdown type situation because she was pregnant again, and she already had 2 kids, and she was, you know, having a moment. And the guy, I guess he thought it was funny to record her, and he was like, well, you told me to do it, so I did what you said. Like, he was joking about that part, and he was like, oh, so well, what you want to do now, because you're already pregnant, we're already here, like, so we ain't doing the option. I have to be mindful of words. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I have to be mindful of words sometimes that I use on here, but he was basically saying she don't have the option of an alternative option besides having the baby. And she was like, you know, I don't really want this baby, and I barely want the 2 that I have, and such and such, whatever. And I'm going to say, in my opinion, based off my perception and my perspective of watching that video and what I know from my own life experiences, she feels overwhelming like that because he's not help. He doesn't help. He's not a good help. He's the shitty daddy. And I mean, I don't know these people, so I'm just basing what I'm saying off of the clip I saw and what I know from my own life experience. The reason she probably feels so overwhelmed and don't want that 3rd child because she doesn't have the proper support system that she should. And I know there's been a lot of discourse regarding being mothers and childless women and stuff like that. And I personally don't feel a way about being a parent. And maybe I say that because I'm speaking from a place of privilege, where I have the support system of my children's other parents, as well as family members that step in, whether it be a phone call, you know, come and support at events. So I do not feel a dread when it comes to motherhood or parenthood. But again, I could be saying that from a place of privilege. And I feel like for her to feel the way she feels in that video, she doesn't have the support system that she needs. And I guess that 3rd child is weighing in, like, can I still go on doing things the way I'm doing with an additional child? And I don't think that's talked about enough. And the reason why I'm saying that is, in my opinion, I think my husband is an amazing dad. My husband is very present. Again, and I know my husband, if he could, he would have a house full of kids. I can't do a house full of kids. I stopped that too for my sanity and me not trusting my body enough to be able to carry another child. I feel like if I was decided to have another child, I would put myself at risk of possibly leaving the 2 that I brought into the world without a mother. So that is why I personally do not want to have any more kids. But if it was up to the fact that, you know, having a support system, my husband is a great dad, and I would definitely do it because I don't dread motherhood. I love motherhood. And I feel like in this particular instance, this young lady is overwhelmed because she doesn't have the help that he needs. And I think that's not talked about enough. The shitty dads that even when they are present, they're doing the bare minimum. Or the dads that are not present, that's not talked about enough. There's so much of talk about, you know, motherhood and this and that, but like being a parent requires more than just a mother. Being a parent requires shit more than just a father. Being a parent and raising children in society requires a whole village, and that's what really should be talked about more than anything right now. But of course, it's always blame the mothers.